Okay, so everybody turn to page 9 in their packets. We're going to talk about two-digit divisors today. Process is the same. Only thing that gets difficult is the numbers get bigger, and we have to use more of our math abilities to help us figure out the answer. Okay, so process is the same. Can 85 go into 3? No, I put an X above it as as a placeholder there to. It won't affect your answer now. Once we get into the decimals, it will begin to affect your answers. Can 85 go into 33? No. Okay? Can 85 go into 335? Yes. Okay, well, how many times? Well, I'm going to round 85 to 90 so I can get an idea of how many times it can go into. So I know 9 times 2 is 18. Since it was 90, I can put that 0 on. That's 180. 9 times 3 is 27. Put that 0 on is 270. 9 times 4 is 36. Add that 0 on. That's 360. Even though I rounded it, 360 is not really close. So I'm gonna try and look at the low end. So I'm gonna go 85 times 3. Perfectly okay. I need to write this down, so I make sure I have the right answer. So you should be writing them down real quick. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry up to 1. 3 times 8 is 24. 25. Okay, so 255. I'm just going to make sure, because this is really on the low end, I'm going to make sure that going into the 4 times does not work. Remember, I'm trying to get as close as I can without going over. I just want to make sure that my estimations were correct. So this is 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 8 is 32. Plus 4 is 340. So I am over. So I wouldn't use this. I'm over, right? That's bigger than. So you can always double check. Okay, take that extra second. It's always better to take an extra second to be right than to speed through it and be wrong. Okay, so I know it goes in 3 times. So 3 times 85, I already did that. 255. Then I'm going to have to subtract these. So that'd be 0 to regroup. That's 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. That's 0, so remainder 83. Remainder 80 would be my answer. Good double check. I didn't mention this in the first video, but a good double check. Your remainder should never be bigger than the number you're dividing by, your divisor. If it's bigger, you made a mistake somewhere. Okay? So let's go over here. Can 17 go into 3? No, I'm going to put an X above it. Can 17 go into 37? Yes. 17 and 37, they're relatively close together. 17 times 2. If you can't do it in your head, write it down. It would be 34. So I know it goes 2 times. 3 times I would be going over. 2 times 17 is 34. Subtract here. Drop down to 2. Would be 32. Okay? I know from what I already did that it's only going to go once because twice is 34, so it can only go once. So you can use what you already did to help you out. So it will go once. 1 times 17 is 17. Okay, so I do the subtraction now. So my answer will be 21, remainder 15. My remainder is smaller than the number I divided by. So that's a quick check. I'm confident that I did everything correctly. Okay? So you'll work through pages 9 and 10. Again, if you need any help, see me, see Mrs. Donnelly during Titan time. Also, if you need any additional videos or a little bit different explanation, Khan Academy, do a Google search, Khan Academy. will provide you some extra insight into any of these steps or any other concept that we're doing. You live in the internet age. There is a ton of information on everything that we're doing out there. So if you need some help, get on that internet, search around, find the answers for yourself. I had a math teacher in high school that would say, true sign of intelligence is not always knowing the right answer, but knowing where to find the right answer. Okay? So good luck with the packet. If you need any help again, or if you need any charts or organizers, please let me know. I have them here in the classroom.